What up, world? Underrated Gems with Coach Juke, man. We back. Haven't been on in a while, but trust me, like I always tell you, I'm still grinding, still in the building. Man, I had a great weekend that's just passed. Went to Warner Robins and went to the boys open run. Man, shout out to everybody in Middle Georgia that's putting on for the kids. Warner Robins All Stars, my guy Tad, KP, my guy Charles, Kawasi, all the trainers out that way, man. Look, I don't want to miss out on everybody, but I want to make sure that I say salute to everybody in Middle Georgia that put on Sunday, Saturday too. I didn't make it Saturday, but I heard it was a great environment for the girls' open run. And also, salute to those guys for putting on for their city. Man, I've been telling people it's a hotbed down that way. In any part of Middle Georgia that you go to, you're gonna find some kids that can play. And for me, being able to see a lot of those kids, man, it was a great experience. And like for probably the next 2-3 segments of Underrated Gems, I'm gonna put out a couple of the kids that I like, a couple of kids that were already there. That I had them on Underrated Gems before, like Rashawn Tomlin, who had a great camp. Trey Grain, who I felt like Trey's stock went up pretty good, man. He had a good time, just a good showing. Him and Jamal Taylor, a.k.a. Peanut, out of Hancock Central. Feel like those guys' stock rose a lot. It's a couple of guys that I haven't talked about that I'm going to talk about in this segment that I'm excited to talk about. Shout out to my guy Greg. Greg had an awesome camp. He showed that he can bang out there with a couple of guys. And for a kid his size, man, he's gonna be a problem for whatever school decides to pick him up. And one person that I never really got to see play live was Kawasi Reeves, who's actually going to University of Florida. And man, shoot, I mean, he speak for itself. A lot of people that not seen him already know he the real deal. So I don't really have to speak on too much of him. But overall, man, being there at the Warner Robins camp was a great thing. I got to see so much talent from 24, 23, 22, and 21 kids. So I'm just happy to help give kids an opportunity on my show to help continue to build off of their recruitment. So coaches, please take time out to check in with Kawasi Reeves out of Hot South Media, Tat out of Warner Robins All-Stars. Check in with a lot of guys in Middle Georgia, man. I promise you, after you see a couple of the kids that attended the camp on Underrated Gems, man, I'm pretty sure you'll get them guys a call and let them know. And there's one guy, hey, Coach Butts out of Georgia Magic, man, salute to you too. He was there also and brought a couple of kids off his AAU program there that actually showed that they're the real deal. So, man, salute to everybody that came. Before I get started, it's always ladies first with me. And I want to make sure that I put not only the boy side but the girl side on the platform too. So I have two new videos of two girls that can really ball. I'm excited to talk more about them. My first girl is the Erica Harris. The name sounds familiar, man. Her brother is Derek Harris Jr., another kid that we featured on Underrated Gems with Coach Juke. And, hey, Derek the real deal, but, man, the sister has a lot to say, too. Probably, man, she can shoot the hell out the ball. I call her a sniper. 5'9" guard. I think she's actually won like 2-3 championships since she's been playing. So that means she's won a championship every year. So check her out. If you have any questions about it, please give me a call and I can let you guys know about it. But the Erica Harris is a problem. Check out the film and get at me when you see it. Coaches, if you like her, hit me up and let's go. like that video of the Erica Harris, man. 3.4 GPA, three-time region player of the year, and all-state player. So any coaches looking for a guard with a strap like the Erica, definitely check in with her, man, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. My next player is Jordan. Hold on, let me make sure I say it right. Jordan Wellburn out of Washington Wilkes High School. She's a 2022 prospect that is definitely under the radar. Pretty sure a lot of people don't know who she is right now, but the way that she shoots the ball and fills up the stat sheets, anywhere she goes, coaches should definitely check in on her. I'm pretty sure that a couple of people would be interested in her game. Quick, she can shoot the three, she'll rebound, play defense. She's just an all-around player that's just looking for an opportunity. And I've seen her play a couple of times, and I always said that she could play basketball on the next level, depending on if for any kid, anybody that wants to play on the next level, depending on the work you put in, it'll always get you to where you want to be. So with her, I just want a coach to really see that, it's girls basketball players that along I-20 in Greene County, Washington, Morgan, or any other place. So coaches, check out Jordan Wellborn and let me know what you think about her. I'm definitely going to highlight her more, share a couple more of her highlights so she could be seen more. And I'm trying to also help not only the boys side, but the girls side, increase the popularity, increase the coaches coming down. So anything that I can do to help with girls basketball in the state of Georgia, I'm definitely going to do it. So coaches, check out Jordan and let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Hope you guys like that video of Jordan Wellburn out of Washington Wilkes High School. Salute to my homie George on getting the film in my hands, man, and making sure we represent for the girls and boys in our region down this way to help them get seen. So coaches, if you need any more information, shoot me a text, give me a call, and I'll have it all about Jordan Wellborn. And now we're going to the nitty-gritty. What everybody been waiting on, the review, not review, I'll just say what the kids that I get to talk about from the boys open run this past Sunday. And the first kid that I want to talk about, man, is Justice Davion, man. 6'4" shooting guard out of Douglas County High School. Has a GPA, 3.7 GPA. He also plays with the Atlanta Astros, like during the spring and the summer. So, and he's also one of the top 50 players in the state with 0 offers. So, like, that lets you know that the hotbed in Georgia is pretty big, man. And even when you ranked in the state, it still shows that, you can be ranked in the state, but you still have to work on getting opportunities. So don't think just because you're ranked in the state, or anywhere that a coach is just gonna offer you, your tape's gonna speak for itself regardless, because it's kids that aren't even ranked right now that has offers. So that's why it's good to be on the platform that we on right now. But for me, a kid like Justice Davion shouldn't even be around, man, because a kid can shoot on all three levels of the floor. One thing that I liked about him a lot was if you give him the mid range, he's gonna knock it down every single time. And at 6'4", he's athletic enough to get to the rim and score the basket. I feel as if coaches should definitely check on this film and talk to one of the head coach out of Atlanta Astros organization, and he'll be able to tell you even more about Justice. But he's one of my favorite kids that I watch play. I'm excited about just having him on this show, being able to put his content out. So coaches, check out Justice. Let me know what you think. Give me a call. I promise you, somebody should offer this kid and give him an opportunity. I know I say that about a lot of kids, but like my boy Watson say, I rarely miss. You should check him out. Probably one of the best kids I put on here, as far as when it comes to shooting the ball. So coaches that are looking for a shooter with some size, check out Justice. Check out the video. Let me know what you guys think. Justice, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. And I hope I didn't butcher his last name, but I think it's Justice Davion. I'm telling you, kid can play, kid can shoot the hell out the ball, 6'4" with size. Any coaches that need more information, hit me up, man. Let's get this kid the offer so he can get out of here and show coaches he can play on the next level. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Man, my second kid, like, bro, listen, probably was one of the more aggressive kids that I've seen this season of any kids that I've seen play. 6-foot guard out of Washington County. It's a 2022 kid, Caleb Moore. Caleb Moore just jumped on the scene, man. A lot of us didn't know who Caleb Moore was until this Sunday. Coach Brandon from Washington County actually was telling me about him a couple of weeks ago, but when I got to see him play live, I can tell you, man, that if you're looking for a defensive dog, somebody that's going to bring it out you, going to make you want to play hard, Caleb Moore is a kid that you can check out, man. He can score, but his defense alone will make him be somebody that coaches check in on, man. And he's aggressive, and he doesn't mind guarding the best player on the floor, no matter his size. And there's a lot of kids that you don't find like that. So just off his defense and the aggressiveness that he plays with should earn him an opportunity somewhere. Check out his film. Like, you'll see when you check it out, you'll see how he plays defense, how he's aggressive, how he gets to the cup and he can score the ball. And man, for his size, he's a strong kid. And you can tell, like, even by his body type, you could just tell that he looks like he looks like he should be playing football. But when you understand when he's on that basketball court, why he's the way he is. And much respect to Caleb Moore, man. Like, he's probably one of my. I love a kid that plays defense. I'm big on it. So right now, he's definitely in one of my top three of one of the best defensive players in the state, just off the film that I watched and what I've seen as far as on film and what I've seen live and the people that I've talked to. So check out Caleb Moore's film and let me know what you guys think. Look, man, Caleb Moore. Hey, man, I like kids like that. Hey, when you're a dog on defense, that mean you ready to get it in. That mean when you don't care about nothing, whoever the best player is, you want them. I like kids like that, man. Coaches check in on Caleb Moore out of Washington County. He's definitely going to be a 2022 prospect that's going to put coaches on notice. He put guys like me on notice. And I think also my guy Watson said that he didn't even know too much about him, but he put him on notice too. So one thing I'll say is just because you're not ranked doesn't mean that you can't get out here and put in the work and show people you deserve to be ranked. So shout out to Caleb Moore, man. Salute to you. I'm gonna be watching you all the time, man. So keep working. No days off. Don't let them put no slack on you. I'm talking big about you, Caleb. Don't go away from it. So coaches, you need any more information on Caleb, I got you. And we'll make sure we get all the information we get. So my next kid, and this is my last one just for this segment. We might have a part 2 and a part 3 coming up also, so stay tuned. But my next kid, man, his stock probably rose higher than a lot of other kids' stock there, in my opinion. And that goes for 6'5" kid named Nicholas Woodard out of Taylor County High School. I had been hearing stuff about Nicholas for a while. Coach Butts actually put me on him and was telling me Juke's kid can play ball. So Sunday was my first time actually being able to see him play, and he didn't. He wasn't lacking anything. Kid was getting offensive rebounds, playing tough defense, shooting the hell out the ball, even in the drills and during the competition period. So for me, I feel like him being a 2022 kid that no one knows about, from Sunday to him playing with Georgia Magic, coaches should definitely check in with this kid. When we're telling you about a kid with that size from Middle Georgia and coming out of Taylor County, I didn't even know where Taylor County was at. So I know if I don't know where Taylor County is, I know it's pretty much guys they're not even from Georgia that don't even know where Taylor County is. But I promise you, this kid is somebody you should check in on. Take that road trip to Taylor County, see him work out, and I bet you'll like the same attributes that I like about this kid also. I'm not going to talk too much about him, but I feel like if anybody had a very good camp besides Trey Grain and Jamal Peanut Taylor, this kid's stock rolls higher than most kids there at that camp, in my opinion. That's why I feature him on Underrated Gems with Coach Juke. So, Nicholas, salute to you, man. Anything, like I told you, I could do to help you get your recruitment up, I got you. I appreciate you. Coaches, check out this film. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back with the last comments for this show. And we're gonna continue to get to work, continue to build. Appreciate everybody, and I'll see y'all after this video. Nicholas Woodard, man, out of Taylor County. I promise, coaches, and I've been telling people this for a while. If I talk about a kid that I'm very high on, which I am on Nicholas, check him out, man. You won't be disappointed. Nicholas has 0 offers. He's a 6'5" shooter. He's an offense. He can offense and defensive rebounder. He's an offensive and defensive rebounder. Let me rephrase that. Get that right. I'm not gonna exit this out. If I mess up, I mess up. I take it. But for anything like Nicholas Woodard is a problem. He's going to be a problem. So coaches, check in on him. If you need more film on, need more info, hit me up. I'll get you right where you need to be. But overall, most of these kids had good camp setting. They had a good camp at a great camp setting, and their names should be heard, period. I think Nicholas Woodard will probably be one of the top 2022 kids. But to me, I feel like, and like I said earlier in the show, sometimes it doesn't even matter where you rank that. Some coaches still don't know now about you, still might not offer you. And I mean, due to the pandemic or what we're going through, it's kind of hard to get kids the opportunity that they want with certain things that are going on. So when I use this platform to help kids out, it's not just to hear myself talk. It's to give kids the opportunity that they might not have anywhere else. So coaches, check in with me. If it's a kid that you like that you can't get, shoot it to somebody else. If it's a kid that you might not feel like can play for your program, shoot it to 3 or 4 other coaches that might like it. In order for us to continue to make this work for these kids, we have to put forth the effort to help them get better. We have to put forth the effort to build within what we're doing. So this Underrated Gems platform is not just a platform. It's a lifestyle for me. So coaches, any kids that you want to get involved with, any kids that you're looking for that might not even be on the videos, hit me up. I keep a notebook full. So I appreciate everybody that always show love. Make sure you subscribe to the page. If you already subscribed, get like 2 or 3 other people to subscribe. That way we can be able to continue to put these kids on these Underrated Gem pages and build them up. But I will say this. It's a couple of kids that have been on these episodes that have been eating and have been eating good to a point where they done got full and they had to come back and continue to eat even while they full. And I love that. Shout out to Trey Grain. Shout out to Peanut. Shout out to man, listen. Shout out to my guy Lil Wasted. And the reason I shout out to Lil Wasted because man, he's one of the most humble kids I've met and he just wants to help other kids around him get the opportunity that they need because he's able to do that. And that's a great thing. Rashawn Tomlin, Greg Jones, man, it's so many names of guys that I've been able to help with this. I want to continue to help, man. I appreciate every kid that was on this episode, that was on the episode of Underrated Gems. And we not done yet. Shout out to Jaleel Rideout. Hey, man, listen. Jaleel Rideout is one of the top guards in the state, and I'll put my name on it. If you don't like it, come see me. I'm telling you. Yeah, I got to talk my junk because mostly every kid that I've talked about either are ranked in the top 10, the top 50, or the top whatever. Derek Harris, man, come on, bro. Y'all, everybody gotta understand. Like, I don't just do this just to talk. I know what's going on. Put some respect on what we doing down here in Georgia, and put some respect on my name too, man. Understand that. Underrated Gym with Coach.